Myself is Sudhakar, working as a contract lecturer in physics at a government polytechnic Cheria. Today I am going to explain units, dimensions, different types of units and dimensional formulas in basic physics. Object on completion of the period, you would be able to know about units, dimensions of physical quantity, as well as principle of homogeneity and applications of dimensional analysis. Some practical units for measuring area, that is acre. It is unit to measure large areas in British system of units. That is 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acres. We have to use this unit to measure the fields. So that is acre. It is the large unit to measure in British system of units. That is 1 acre equals to, that is 4046.8 meters squares. That is when we are expressed in meters, that is 1 acre equals to 4046.8 meters square. Next one is hectare. That is, it is used to measure large areas in French system. So whereas acre is the large unit to measure in British system, whereas hectare it is used to measure large areas in French system. That is 1 hectare equals to 10,000 meters square. That is 1 hectare equals to, that is 1 hectare is equals to in meters, that is 10,000 meters square. That is the value of 1 hectare. Barn. It is used to measure very small areas such as nuclear cross sections. That is so whereas acre, hectare are the large units to measure the areas in French system and British system, whereas barn it is used to measure small areas to measure the small areas. That is the unit barn is used. That is 1 barn equals to 10 to the power of minus 28 meters square. So it is the small area. It is the unit to measure the small area. That is 1 barn equals to 10 to the power of minus 28 meters square. So similarly, to measure the practical units for mass, that is 1 metric ton. So that is, it is used to measure large physical quantities of mass. Metric unit is, it is the unit used to measure the large quantities of physical quantities, to measure the large quantities of mass. That is 1 metric ton equals to 1000 kg. That is 1 metric ton equals to 1000 kg. We have to use to measure the steel bars in metric tons. When we are constructing a house, when we are constructing a building, we have to use steel bars. These steel bars are measured in metric tons. Similarly, grains, the grains are measured in quintal. That is 1 quintal equals to 100 kg. The grains like rice, other green gram, whole gram, wheat, these are all measured, the grains are measured in quintal. That is 1 quintal equals to 100 kg. To measure the mass, also smaller quantities. So the mass of the smaller quantities measured by the units of 1 pound. That is 1 pound equals to 0.454 kgs. That is newborn babies. The weight of the mass of the newborn babies is very less. So to measure these type of masses, we have to use the mass unit is 1 pound, as well as to measure the crabs, that is one slug equals to 14.59 kgs. To measure the slugs, to measure the crops, we have to use a smaller unit, that is one slug equals to 14.59 kg. Similarly, to measure the mass, there is a unit, that is one Chandrasekhar limit equals to 14 into mass of sun, that is equals to 2.785 into 10 to the power of 30 kg. So it is the biggest practical unit for measuring mass. To measure the mass, the biggest unit is what that is Chandrasekhar limit. That is the value of Chandrasekhar limit is 2.785 into 10 to the power of 30 kg. So it is used to measure massive black holes. Massive black holes in space. Massive black holes in space. We have to use the unit, that is called Chandrasekhar limit. It is named after the scientist of Indian, that is Chandrasekhar limit. Its value is 2.785 into 10 to the power of 30 kg. Similarly, to measure the mass, there are different types of units. That is one atomic mass unit. That is smaller units to measure the mass. That is one atomic unit. It is the 1/12th of mass of a single carbon atom. That is one atomic mass unit equals to, what is its value? That is one atomic mass unit equals to 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 20. Smaller unit to measure the mass. It is the smallest practical unit for measuring mass. So that is one atomic mass unit equals to 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg is the smallest practical unit for measuring mass. It is used to measure mass of single atoms, proton and neutron. So to measure the single proton, to measure the single atom, as well as to measure the single neutron, we have to use this atomic mass unit. Its value is 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. Similarly, to measure the time, the practical units for measuring time, that is one solar day. That is one solar day equals to, that is 24 hours. One solar day equals to what? 24 hours. That is the day is measured by basing the sunlight. That is a solar day, that is called as a solar. We are basing that sun, so that is called as a solar day. As well as one sidereal day equals to 23 hours and 56 minutes. So as well as one solar year equals to 365 solar day, that is equals to 366 sidereal day. We considered as one solar day, one solar year equals to 365 solar days or 366 sidereal day. One lunar month equals to 27.3 solar day. One lunar month, that is equals to 27.3 solar day. We have to consider this is the unit for one lunar month equals to 27.3 solar day. That is one shake equals to 10 to the power of minus 8 second. That is, it is also measure smaller quantities of time. That is one shake equals to 10 to the power of minus 8 second. So whereas 7 dimensions of the world, that is whereas fundamental quantities and dimensions of fundamental quantities, that is fundamental quantity length, that is its unit is represented by L, or its dimensions are represented by L. Sorry, that is fundamental quantities and their dimensions, that is length is represented by capital L. Its length is the physical quantity or fundamental physical quantity or fundamental quantity. Its dimension is L. Whereas mass, so mass is the fundamental quantity, its dimension is M. Time is also fundamental quantity. Its dimension is T. Temperature is fundamental quantity. Its dimension is K. Current is a fundamental quantity. Its dimension is A, capital A. Amount of substance, it is fundamental quantity. Its dimension is N. Luminous intensity, it is a fundamental quantity. Its dimension is J. So these are the fundamental quantities and their dimensions. Dimension of a physical quantity. What is called as a dimension of physical quantity? That is, the power of fundamental quantities in a derived quantity are called dimensions of that quantity. So what are the what is the fundamental, what is the physical quantity? That is, the powers of fundamental quantities which are derived in a quantity are called dimensions of that quantity. That is, powers of fundamental quantities in a derived quantity. In a derived quantity are called dimensions of that quantity. Dimensions of physical quantity. Examples for dimensions of physical quantity. Example 1, that is density. Expression for density, that is formula for density is mass by volume. That is, it can be written as mass by volume. Volume is the formula. It can be written as length into breadth into height. Therefore, density equals to mass. Its dimension, mass is the physical quantity or fundamental quantity. Its dimension is represented by capital M. Length is the fundamental quantity. Its dimension is represented by L. So breadth is nothing but distance between two points. Also, it is also represented by length. Therefore, its dimension is also written as L. Height is also distance between or length between 2 points. Therefore, it is also represented by fundamental quantity length. Therefore, its dimension is also L. Therefore, it can be written as M by L into L into L, that is equals to L cube. Therefore, that is equals to M into L power of minus 3. Hence, the dimensions of density are 1 in mass and minus 3 in length. So, therefore, dimensions of density are 1 in mass, that is mass quantity is 1, and minus 3 in length. These are the dimensions of physical quantity, that is density. That is dimension formula for density equals to M L power of minus 3. That is mass terms are 1 and length terms are minus 3. Some more dimensional formulas for physical quantities we have to see like this. Area. Area is a derived physical quantity. That is, a formula for area equals to length into breadth. That is, formula for area equals to length into breadth. That is, substitute symbols. That is, area. Area is represented by capital A. Length, it is represented by fundamental quantity L. Therefore, L. And breadth, it is also length between 2 points. Therefore, it is a dimension formula for breadth also represented by L. The powers are 1 and 1. Therefore, L into L. L into L equals to L square. Therefore, dimensional formula for area, that is A equals to, that is M power of 0, L power of 2, T power of 0. That is, there is no mass terms in this formula, as well as there is no time terms in this formula. Only there are length terms are power of 2. That is nothing but the dimensional formula for area, that is A equals to M power of 0, L power of 2, T power of 0. So that is the dimensional formula for area. Similarly, volume. So that is volume. Volume equals to formula for volume is length into breadth into height. That is length into breadth into height. That is volume. That is volume is represented by V. That is dimensions of length, that is equals to L. the powers are L length is 1. Breadth, it is also represented by fundamental quantity length, that is therefore dimensions for breadth also L. And height, it is also represented by fundamental quantity L, therefore dimension formula for this height also, that is L power of 1. That is L power of 1, L power of 1, L power of 1, that is equals to L cube. That is volume, that is dimension formula for volume V equals to m power of 0 L cube L power of 3 T power of 0. There is no mass term in this dimension formula, that is m power of 0, and time terms also 0. Therefore only that is length terms of 3, that is dimension formula for volume V equals to, that is m power of 0 L power of 3 T power of 0. Next one is physical quantity. It is also derived physical quantity. The density, that is density equals to mass by volume. Density equals to mass by volume. The expression for density, the formula for density is mass by volume. That is density is represented by D. That is D equals to mass is the fundamental physical quantity. Its dimension formula is M. And volume, so volume already we have derived for this volume physical quantity. The dimension formula is m power of 0 L cube T power of 0. There is no terms of mass and time, therefore we can write it is as L cube. Therefore that is m power of 1 L power of minus 3. When it is L cube is come into numerator, that is m power of 1 L power of minus 3. Therefore dimension formula for density, that is D equals to m power of 1 L power of minus 3 T power of 0. That is nothing but there is no terms for time period in this physical quantity, that is density equals to m power of 1 L power of minus 3 and T power of 0. Next derived physical quantity is velocity. That is velocity equals to, what is the formula for velocity? Displacement by time. That is velocity V equals to, we can write it as L power of 1 T power of 1. That is displacement. What is displacement? The shortest distance between 2 points is called as displacement. It is nothing but distance between or length between 2 points. Therefore uh, the dimension formula for displacement is L. At time, that is dimensions for time is T. Therefore L power of 1 T power of minus 1. That is V equals to m power of 0 L power of 1 T power of minus 1. Therefore dimensional formula for velocity is m power of 0 L power of 1 T power of minus 1. There is no mass terms in this physical quantity velocity. Next dimensional formula for work or energy, that is work and energy, they are both the physical quantities are possess same dimensional formula because of work and energy. That is energy is always expressed in the terms of work done. Therefore the both work and energy possess same units as well, same dimensional formulas. Therefore that is work equals to work or energy, that is dimensional formula for work and energy, that is equals to expression for this work or energy, that is force into displacement. That is W equals to m power of 1 L power of 1 T power of minus 2 into L power of 1. So that is force, that is force that is force formula for force, that is F equals to ma. From that we can get F equals ma. M is the dimension formula for mass and a is the dimension formula for acceleration, that is L T power of minus 2, that is m power of 1 L power of 1 T power of minus 2 is the dimension formula for force and displacement. So whereas it is represented by fundamental physical quantity, the dimension for displacement is L power of 1. That is W equals to m power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 2. So it is the dimensional formula for work or energy, that is M power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 2. Next physical quantity, the derived physical quantity is power. That is power equals to work by time. It is the formula for power, that is power equals to work by time. That is power is represented by P. That is P equals to M power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 2 by T power of 1. So that is work. It is the dimensional formula for work we have already derived here. That is M power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 2 by dimension for time, that is equals to T power of 1. Then it can be written as P equals to M power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 3. When this T comes to numerator, then it is equals to T power of minus 3. So therefore this is the dimension formula for power, that is equals to M power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 3 is the dimensional formula for power. Next physical quantity, very important physical quantity always asked in examination, that is universal gravitational constant. That is universal gravitational constant. Expression for universal gravitational constant is force into distance square by mass square. What is the expression for universal gravitational constant? That is equals to force into distance square by mass square. That is G equals to m1 L power of minus 2 into L square. That is force dimension formula is m power of 1 L power of 1 T power of minus 2. We have already derived here, as well as distance square. That is distance is represented by the fundamental physical quantity length, that is equals to distance square equals to L square by mass square. Mass is the fundamental quantity whose dimension is m, therefore that is m mass square equals to m square. Then G equals to m power of minus 1 L cube T power of minus 2. So where this m square comes to numerator, what happened? M power of minus 2 plus 1, that is equals to m power of minus 1. Therefore G equals to m power of minus 1 L cube T power of minus 2 is the dimensional formula for universal gravitational constant. Next physical quantity, that is surface tension. Dimension formula for surface tension, that is force by force for length. It is expression for surface tension, that is equals to T is equal to force. Dimension formula for force is m power of 1 L power of 1 T power of minus 2 by length equals to L power of 1. Therefore that is T equals to m power of 1 L power of 0 L power of this L comes to numerator, what happens? L power of minus 1 plus 1, that is equals to 0, and T power of minus 2. That is dimension formula for surface tension. T is equal to m power of 1 L power of 0 T power of minus 2. Next one, specific heat. So dimension formula for specific heat, the expression for specific heat is quantity of heat by mass into temperature. That is specific heat is represented by S equals to m power of 1 L square L power of 2 T power of minus 2. So that is quantity of heat, that is nothing but that is represented by energy, heat energy, or it is called as a uh, quantity of heat. Its dimension formula is m power of 1 L power of 2 T power of minus 2 by mass into temperature. Mass, the dimension for mass is m power of 1, as well as temperature, dimension for temperature is K, that is K power of 1. Therefore specific heat S equals to m power of 0 L power of 2 T power of minus 2 and K power of minus 1. That is the surface tension, dimension formula for surface tension, m power of 0 L power of 2 T power minus 2 K power of minus 1. Next dimension formula for physical quantity of electrical potential, whereas its formula for electrical potential is work by electric charge. So electrical potential is represented by V, that is equals to V work, that is M L power of m power of 1, L power of 2, T power of minus 2 by electric charge, that is it is represented by current into time, that is electric charge equals to current into time, whereas dimension for current is I, and time dimension is T. Therefore I power of 1, T power of 1. Then electric potential dimension formula for electric potential V is equal to m power of 1, L power of 2, T power of minus 3, and I power of minus 1. So it is the dimension formula for electric potential. Principle of homogeneity of dimensions. So what is the principle of homogeneity of dimensions? That is the principle of homogeneity is that dimensions of all the terms of dimensional equation on both sides are the same. So what is that? So in a given equation, all the dimension, all the terms of a dimensional equation on both sides consist of same dimensions is called as a principle of homogeneity. That is nothing but in a given equation, all the term consist of same dimensions on both sides of the equation. That is called as a principle of homogeneity. Any equation or formula involving dimensions like mass, length, time, or temperature, electricity have the terms with the same dimensions. So that is what is this explanation for this principle of homogeneity is nothing but any equation or formula involving dimensions like mass, length, time, temperature, electricity have the terms with the same dimension. That is nothing but on the both sides of the equation consist of same dimension form. Example, consider the equation v equals to u plus at. What is v represented by final velocity, u is represented by initial velocity, a is represented by acceleration, and t is represented by time. That is v equals to u plus at is the equation. So we have to write the dimension formula for each term on both sides of the equation. That is v is the velocity. Dimension formula for velocity is m power of 0 L T power of minus 1. That is equals to initial velocity, that is this is final velocity, this is initial velocity, nothing but velocity. So therefore it is also possess the same dimension formula, that is m power of 0 L T power of minus 1. Next one, acceleration, that is acceleration, uh, uh, dimension formula for acceleration, that is L T power of minus 2, as well as into time, that is equals to t. Dimension formula for time is t. Therefore m power of 0 L T power of minus 1 equals to m power of 0 L T power of minus 1 plus m power of 0 L T power of minus 1, that is t power of minus 2 T power of plus 1, that is equal to L T power of minus 1. That is nothing but, so in left side of the equation m power of 0 L T power of minus 1, and the right side of the terms consist of the same dimension formula, that is m power of 0 L T power of minus 1 and m power of 0 L T power of minus 1. That is the validity of equation is proved because all the terms on both sides of equation equality sign have same dimension. That is both sides of the equality, all the terms consist of same dimension. So that is nothing but this is the validity equation proved. That is it is the example for homogeneity principle. Uses of dimension. What are the uses of dimension? What are the applications of dimensions? That is to check the correctness of equation, to convert units, to derive a form. That is applications of dimensional analysis or uses of dimensions is to check the correctness of equation, to convert units, and to derive a form. That is first one, to check correctness of equation. That is consider the equation of displacement, that is delta x equals to, that is vi t plus 1 by 2 a t square. This is the equation for displacement. By writing the dimensions, we get that is delta x equals to displacement, dimension for delta x equals to L. that is vi into t equals to velocity into time. That is vi is the initial velocity and t is the time. That is the dimension formula for velocity. That is our formula for velocity is length by time into t. So that is equal to when t term cancel, then that is equals to L, as well as at square equals to, that is acceleration into time square. That is formula for acceleration length by time square into time square. Then time square cancel, then remaining term is L. That is displacement equals to dimension for dimensions of left side of the equation, that is L. That is dimensions for vit equals to L, as well as at square, dimensions for at square equals to L. So that is nothing but the dimensions of each term are same. Hence the equation is dimensionally correct. That is how to check a equation by using principle of homogeneity. That is nothing but we have to write the dimensions for each term on both sides of the equation. When these all the terms of the equation on both sides consist same dimensions, then it is dimensionally correct. That is the dimensions of each term are same, hence the equation is dimensionally correct. To convert units, to check the units completed, then how to convert units? That is, let us convert Newton, that is SI unit of force, into dyne, that is CGS unit of force. That is, so it is a unit for one physical quantity in SI system to we have to convert it into CGS system or CGS unit. That is dimensions of force are, that is L ml t power of minus 2 or lm t power of minus 2. That is 1 Newton equals to, that is 1 meter into 1 kg into 1 second per 2 per second square. That is 1 meter 1 kg per second square. And 1 dyne equals to, that is 1 centimeter, that is 1 gram per second square. That is nothing but, so these are the units per force in a SI system. These are the unit for force in a CGS system. Thus, so we can write this as 1 Newton by 1 dyne, that is equals to 1 meter by 1 centimeter into 1 kg by 1 gram into 1 second by 1 second power of minus 2. That is equals to 1 meter. That is 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. We have to convert meter into centimeters. That is equals to 1 meter consists of equals to 100 centimeter. That is 100 centimeter by 1 centimeter. As well as convert kilogram into grams. That is 1 kilogram equals to 1000 grams. That is 1000 grams by 1 gram. Then the second time is it is the unit for same in both CGS system as well as SI system. That is 1 second and 1 second. That is 1 second by 1 second power of minus 2. So these are cancelled, and remaining 1 gram 1 centimeter 1 centimeter cancelled. That is equals to remaining what we can get, that is 100 into 1000. That is 100 into 1000, that is equals to 10 to the power of 5. That is 100 into 1000 equal to 10 to the power of 5. Therefore 1 Newton equals to 10 to the power of 5 dynes. That is, we have to convert one system of units into another system of units. That is nothing but we are converted, that is units of force from SI unit to CGS unit. That is equals to SI unit is 1 Newton and CGS unit is 1 dyne. That is 1 Newton equals to how many dynes? That is 1 Newton equal to 10 to the power of 5 dynes. That is to convert units, the units homogeneity principle is utilized. That is applications of dimensional analysis is used, as well as to derive a formula. How to derive a formula? Let us take the time period t of oscillation of a simple pendulum depends on length L and acceleration due to gravity is g. So that is the time period of oscillation of a simple pendulum depends upon length of the pendulum as well as acceleration due to gravity. So how they can depend, that is time period is depends upon length and gravity. How it is proportional to how they are related, we have to derive the equation by using dimensional analysis. Let us assume that time period of oscillation t is directly proportional, so L power of a into g power of b, or that is t equals to k is a proportionality constant, k into L power of a into g power of b. That is k is constant which is dimensionless. The constants numbers does not possess dimensions, therefore that is k is constant which dimensionless. Dimensions of t, that is we have to write dimensions for each term on both sides of the equation. That is t is the time, that is the dimensions of time, that is time period, that is t is equal to L power of 0 m power of 0 t power of 1, as well as dimensions of length, that is dimensions of length, that is L power of 1 m power of 0 t power of 0, as well as dimensions of g, that is what is g? G is the acceleration due to gravity, that is acceleration due to gravity is nothing but acceleration. So that is the dimension formula for acceleration due to is the same as it is acceleration, that is that is g equals to L power of 1 m power of 0 t power of minus 2. Then thus that is L power of 0 m power of 0 t power of 1, that is we have to submit these dimensional formulas in this equation. That is t equals to L power of 0 m power of 0 t power of 1 equals to k is the constant k into L power of 1 m power of 0 t power of 0 power of a is the dimensions of L, as well as substitute dimensions of g, that is L power of 1 m power of 0 t power of minus 2 whole power of b, that is k into L power of a, that is power a, that is we have to multiply this L power of 1 into a, that is L power of a m power of 0 t power of 0 into L power of b, that is there is a b m power of 0 t power of minus 2b. Then L power of 0 m power of 0 t power of 1 is the left side of this equation, that is equals to k into L power of a plus b, that is here L power of a is there and here L power of b is there, that is so we bases are equal, then powers are added, that is L power of a plus b. There is no mass terms, that is m power of 0, that is time period terms are only here, that is t power of minus 2. Then that is equate the basis of the both sides of the equation, that is L power of 0 equals to L power of a plus b, then we get a plus b equals to 0, and that is t power of 1 equals to t power of minus 2b, that is equals to minus 2b equals to 1, that is we get b is equal to minus of 1 by 2, and when we substitute that is b value in this equation, we get a is equal to 1 by 2. Then that is t equals to k into L power of a, whereas value of a is 1 by 2 and g power of b is the g equals to minus of 1 by 2. Then it can be written as t equals to k into under root of L by g, that is L power of 1 by 2, as well as when g goes to denominator, then its value also power of 1 by 2, then we can write this equation as t is equal to k into under root of L by g. So we can derive a formula by using dimensional analysis. So these are the applications of dimensional formula or dimensional analysis. Summary: we discussed about units, so different types of units of mass, length, as well as time, and dimensions of physical quantity, dimensional formulas of different types of physical quantities, and principle of homogeneity. So what is the principle of homogeneity and its applications, and applications of dimensional analysis, applications of dimensional analysis to check the equations, as well as to to convert units from system of one system of units into another system of units, as well as to derive the formulas by using dimensional analysis. Quiz: First question is the Chandrasekhar limit is the biggest unit for which physical quantity? So that is Chandrasekhar limit is the biggest unit for which physical quantity? That is A is mass, B is time, C is length, and D is none of the above. That is Chandrasekhar limit is the biggest unit for mass. That is mass to measure the mass. The biggest unit is Chandrasekhar limit. As well as one solar day is equals to, that is A is 12 hours, B is 24 hours, C is 12 minutes, D is 24 seconds. That is one solar day is equals to 24 hours. Dimension for electric current, that is A equals to N, B equals to M, C equals to A, and D is equal to K. That is dimension for electric current. That is dimension for electric current is C. That is C A. That is answer is C. Dimensional formula for pressure is that is A m power of 3 L power of 0 T power of 0, B m power of 2 L power of 2 T power of 3, C m L power of minus 1 T power of minus 2, D m power of 0 L power of 0 T power of 0. So that is dimensional formula for pressure is that is C is the answer, that is m L power of minus 1 T power of minus 2. So dimensional formula for density, that is options are A is m power of 0 L power of 0 T power of 0, B is m power of 0 L power of 0 T power of 2, C is m L power of minus 3 T power of 0, D m power of 2 L power of 2 T power of 2. So that is dimensional formula for density is m, C is the answer, that is m L power of minus 3 T power of 0. So this, that is about today's class. Is thank you for listening the class. Okay, thank you.